And we are back for another development tour. We're back in Southeast London, Catford. Now, this is part 3 of a 3-part series. We were here at week 1 on conception before the work started. Then again at week 8, mid-project. It's now week 12 and we're hoping this flip is completely finished and ready to go to market. Now, I would highly recommend you go and watch part 1 and part 2. But for those of you that are too eager and want to watch this video right now, I'll give you a quick recap. Now, the property behind me is a ground floor maisonette. It was purchased by 2 of the members of the PBK community. They've come together to do this deal jointly. They're hopefully going to turn it from a dark and dingy rundown property into something brand new, super modern and ready to go to market and hopefully achieve some amazing profits. Let's go inside and see how they've done. So inside, first things first, entrance foyer is looking amazing. Newly tiled, also heritage colors on the front door, which always helps to maximize that curb appeal. I'm feeling like it's gonna be all done because we're looking like a shoes off scenario, which means hopefully everything's done and dusted. Hello.
Hey.
Ooh. Staged as well. Oh, come on. No, this is looking good. One thought process was in terms of 2-bed, 3-bed, kitchen at the front, kitchen at the rear. Now that you can actually see the space, for me it really works. Do you still love the space that you've created?
Yeah, no, I'm happy with the space. To be honest, I think both of us was like really worried about whether it'll be enough space in this room in particular. But I think now that it's staged, it's definitely brought things to life and I'm definitely happy with the space.
We're lucky in that this flat has a large footprint. So there was a lot of different options that we could go with. And I think when we had the conversation with you, you said, think about your target audience.
I like a lot of the little details. I like the fact that you use quite like, a smaller sink, which means you've still got a lot of worktop space. I like the fact that you kept this sort of open shelf that can be used as a display shelf. Because really, when you've got these open plan kitchens, you're gonna look at them. So they wanna be as aesthetically pleasing as possible. And then the use of all of your integrated appliances means it is very seamless and becomes a feature of the room as opposed to just something that sticks out. So I had a little sneak peek around and there's a lot of things I really like about this property. And I know you're not going to be gatekeepers. A lot of people watch these videos, they see the nice finished product and then they see the people that are like, can't tell you where I got that from. But I'm going to ask you the question so you can keep away some of the secret sauce to this property. First question, great colour on the walls. What colour did you pick?
We went for Egyptian cotton.
And for J-Lux, yeah? Nice. And these doors, what are the name of these doors? Because these doors are nice.
They're shaker doors from Howden's, but we painted them same colour as the walls.
Do you know what? I noticed that and I really like that. Like, I think that's something I don't think I've done before, but I might be stealing. If you see that in my next project, just mind your business. This is a nice carpet. How much is... Nah, you went over budget because this carpet feels too good.
I think for this one, let's cash the extra budget. I've gone to a place that I've been to before and the guy, I wanted it off-cut, but I was thinking there wouldn't be enough. And the guy was like, no, come with me. We pulled back some rolls and said, fill this. And I was instantly in love.
Nah, this one, I know you can't, like, so I've got to explain it. Like if you're at, I don't know, somewhere, like what's a nice hotel? A nice one. We're talking top 5, 6, 7 star. That's how I'm feeling.
You go to. You need to let us know about those Dubai places that you go to.
Man, I think it was actually now, just in case people are looking for invest, I think that was at a Holiday Inn. We're not trying to invest it up. But no, this is good. There's a lot of stuff that I like. Like even that radiator, all the radiators to be fair. The colours, the way they sit, I think everything you've done has really just screams that high-end feel. So I've noticed you staged almost all the rooms in the property. How important was staging to you?
I think from previous projects, I have seen the difference when it comes to selling, when you're trying to sell an empty property versus when you're trying to sell something that has already been set up. So buyers can see, where can I put my bed? Where can I put this, that and the other? And if the rooms are quite small, it helps them to visualize what they can do with the space, as opposed to allowing their imaginations to run wild. Because not everybody can visualize.
Yeah, loads of people end up going and saying, that will only take a single bed.
Yeah.
But obviously, if you've got a double bed in here and you can see that you can walk around it, it works, you've got your chest of drawers, it means that you can see it as a functional double bedroom. You even went for blinds. Where'd you get the blinds from?
Blinds for you.
How long was the lead time
In terms of,
from you ordered them to them arriving?
it was quite quick actually. I think it came within a few days.
It was a few days.
Yeah.
So I remember once I thought, yeah, order my blinds, yeah, but you know, I just rush. I'm like someone, when I want to do something, I do it super quick. Realised 21 working days lead time. So couple of days, you say, what's it called?
Blinds for you.
Blinds for you. Okay, yeah.
So all you have to do is you have to measure it, and it just depends on how you want the blinds fitted, and they will send it to you, but you have to just fit them yourself.
Yeah. So the bathroom design, I think initially I always knew that I wanted to go with like a herringbone style, and I think me and Andrew was just like sending in ideas into our, like, we created a group chat. We was just sending in ideas from like Pinterest, and I had seen someone do like herringbone as a feature wall on the vanity wall, and I was just like, yeah, I want us to go with something like this.
And we had in mind, from what you'd shown and what you shared in our group, kind of like the length and the kind of look that you wanted for there.
Yeah.
So it came to a point where we couldn't find it and we needed to make a decision for tiles.
I put a poll on Instagram with the 3 tiles, and I was like, guys, which one do you like best? And yeah, they everyone chose this
And
one.
This was both our number 2 choice.
Yeah, exactly. So
Which one did I choose?
if you even pick,
I picked this one. Thank you very much. I just wanted to say that.
so well, thank you, Kazy. Thank you, Kazy.
Ooh. Okay. So this is your office / second living room / third bedroom. So your multi-purpose room. Is that why you chose not to really stage this room too heavily?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. Nice. And the garden's looking nice, all sectioned off now, private access to a private garden. And it's nice that it's actually an established garden, rather than just, you know, when you just see sort of turfed garden, nothing really there. It actually looks lived in, which I think is going to definitely add value to the end user.
To be honest, I've enjoyed the whole process, the end-to-end process. I've enjoyed learning about, you know, what is required at what stage. However, I definitely think my favourite part was the designing of this project, and now seeing everything to life and how the stager has used the space was quite enjoyable as well. So, yeah.
I think also it just showcases the strength in community and working together. And there's a saying that I heard recently, and I absolutely love it. It's that competition happens at the bottom and collaboration happens at the top. These two have come together, they've joined forces, they've joined resources, they've joined funds, and the outcome has been great to the point that they're both able to really see great remuneration, great return on their investment. So I'm just excited to see what they're going to do next.
I won't lie, I think this has actually been one of the most straightforward projects I've ever done, which has been great. Obviously, we have had some challenges. So we had some challenges with the extractor fan because of the depth of the bottom cupboards. They're not usually placed over an oven or a cooker. So getting an extractor in it to find one that fit, the builders were basically saying that the one I'd picked wasn't going to work, then was going to have to get one that sat on the bottom and was really ugly and bulky. And then I found this slimline one and they were like, no, it's not going to fit. And I was like, no, by fire or by force, we're going to make it fit. So just working with them on that to the point that it's now in there safely and securely, where we had to just fit it in a different way than we would normally have to. That was challenging.
So we see round the property. It looks amazing, even smells amazing, but we want to know if financially it's amazing. So remind us, for those of you who haven't gone back and watched videos 1 and 2, how much did you purchase this property for?
So we purchased it for 300k.
And how much do you think you've spent from then until now to get it to this point?
In terms of like the refurb costs, I think we spent probably just over 65,000.
And then what about other costs? Finance costs, stamp duty, everything else?
So all in, all together, total cost, purchase, holding costs, all those bits and pieces, fees and refurb, we are just shy of 400k.
And what price are we going to market at?
We're going to market at 475.
That's an uplift from where we were originally. I know originally you were talking maybe 425, maybe 450.
Yeah. What we say the market is in our favour.
No, I mean, I think that's selling yourself short. I don't think the market's in your favor. I think that you've done an amazing product and there's demand. I think we've got the agent waiting outside for us. But I know day one, you've already got 4, 5, maybe 6 viewings, you said today?
6 viewings today, yeah.
So, I mean, I think it just goes to show that sometimes you may overspend slightly, but also if you use that money effectively and make sure you get a good pound for pound return, i.e. when you spend money, use it to make money, you can still be really successful. So
Yeah.
I'm massively impressed as a debut project as the two of you combining. This is great. Well, we're going to make sure that we catch up with them to see if they can actually achieve their 475. Maybe a lot of people coming through the doors, maybe they're even going to be able to overachieve that with a little bidding war. So fingers crossed for them. If you've liked this episode, make sure you subscribe. If you've got any questions for myself or my guests, let us know in the comment section. And we're going to be back next week with another amazing development tour.